This is Rodney Jerkins for Everyday Joy. We're in the studio, Sony Studios, working with Destiny's Child. About to go see what they up to. Checking them out. They're in the studio right now, working on a lot of stuff. Producer Sean Garrett, producer Scott Storrs, producer Rock Wilder, and myself. We're gonna go talk to Michelle and also Kelly and see how the process is going on the new record. See how everything's making out. All right, so follow me. Take a walk.
Y'all let a girl walk in with your arms wide open. Made me feel something when they said I'd be nothing. Now the whole world's talking. Feels so good to be walking with my sisters and me, Kelly and me.
But just tell us how it is being back in the studio. You know, doing your thing. You know, just tell me how it feels.
It feels great being back in the studio. We're actually writing a song about like the last time, like we're putting together a record, and you know how it feels, which is very emotional. We all had our little share of cries and everything in here today.
Now, for both of y'all, how, you know, come over here, Michelle, you know, got the headphones on. Now, I know y'all both had the solo project, so, you know, going from the group to the solo, back to the group, like, what is that transition like?
You auditioning for TRL?
Yeah, what's the transition like? Whole thing.
Okay.
No, how's that transition, though?
The transition has been great, for real. I don't want to give an answer that we've given in every interview, but it's giving us a chance to really grow individually. That way when we come back in the studio, we feel more confident on like contributing and not being shy to, you know, give ideas. Sometimes we still shy sometimes.
Yeah, I think we're more so like dependent on each other again. You know, when you've done it already by yourself and you do it real fast, you be like, Michelle, Beyonce, can you come hear this just in case? But I mean, deep in your gut, you know what's right and what's
Now, are you laying vocals for the record in this room? Like for the record? Because the only person I ever seen do that is Prince. So like,
really?
To see, most people don't sit here and do that. Like Prince is the only one I've heard that can sit down and he'll be in the studio playing, laying his vocals.
Wow.
And everybody else got to go in the booth. So I'm looking at each other
like,
wow.
This.
We didn't want to go in the booth this time.
So tell me. All right, answer me this question. Since y'all doing it right in here, y'all could have just did it in the crib, like in the bathroom or something. Like,
not in the
bathroom.
Well, I did my vocals on my last album in my bedroom, master bedroom closet. We stripped everything down and put it made it
a little bit more mature subjects with this record, and we talk about love. We talk about what comes along with love, the good, the bad. You know, the bedroom kind of love. You know.
That kind of love.
That kind of love.
Okay, so y'all taking it there. Okay. Now, how you gonna go from talking about bedroom love to God's love when you go back to
Well, because see, what had happened was one day, you know, that bedroom is undefiled when you married. So
see talking about.
We're trying to help married folks stay married.
I like that.
Trying to help y'all stay married because we don't have examples anymore. So you know what I'm saying?
And from what our friends, you know, tell us about love and what we've experienced, you know, write it down.
That's right.
So we want everybody to feel it.
That's what's up.
You just gotta keep it real.
That's all right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to go see Beyonce?
She's in my room.
Well, we have two.
She's in my room.
Oh, really?
Okay. She's in the cutting.
Oh, do y'all want to hear Cater to You? We need to hear Cater to You.
Yeah, I need to hear that. You supposed to make me a CD of that. Someone told me.
It's heavy.
Cut
it off.
Cut
it off.
Baby, I see you working hard, wanna let you know I'm proud, let you know that I admire what you do. Don't know if I need to reassure you, but life would be purposeless without you. Yeah. I want it, when I ask you about it. You inspire me to be better, you challenge me for the better. Back and let me pour out my love letter. Let me help you. Take off your shoes, untie your shoestrings, take off your cufflinks. Did you wanna eat food? Yeah. Let me feed you. Let me run your bath water, whatever you desire. I'll smile, sing you a song.
How you feel being back in the studio with Darkchild?
I'm very excited because it's been a long time, and we go way back.
Way back, 99.
Way back.
We go back to 99.
Darkchild 99.
Yeah. So how was it doing this transition, you know, going from Beyonce to the Destiny's Child project now?
It's been hard because I've been having to do the movie and this at the same time, so it's hard to, you know, try to be focused on two things at once. But now I'm done with the movie, so I can give all of myself to this album. I'm excited. All of us are just, you know, it feels good to hear our voices together again, and we're anxious to hear how the record gonna come out, and just happy that, you know, we really are doing another album together.
What's the feel of this album?
Well, we're still figuring it out. We did about 14 songs, and we can't wait till next week so we can pick the ones that we love. It's still, you know, I guess we would call it, we about 60% done, but it's a lot more street, a lot more urban.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. We'll be back with you later.
We be back.
In the studio working on this Destiny Child record, right? Sean has put me to the test and said we got to do up-tempo right now. It ain't about yesterday, tonight, or forevermore. It's right now. And then one, I'm going to go to Say My Name, Destiny's Child.
Okay.
UK inspired, by the way.
You know, how's that UK?
Because it happened. So they didn't sing to that actual track. Like when I was in the UK, I was in the UK.
Oh.
I was in the UK working with the Spice Girls before I worked at Destiny's Child. And I went to a club one night with them, and there was a DJ playing what was called, I believe, like two-step music. And I was so intrigued by the rhythms that I was hearing because I'd never been to UK. I never heard those rhythms. So I went up to the DJ and I asked him, could he make me a CD of a bunch of two-step garage music? And he did. He brought it to the hotel, and I flew on a plane. My first session after I got back to the States was with Destiny's Child. And they really sang to a two-step beat. Now, after the two-step beat was over, that's when everybody didn't like it. No one liked it. Everybody just thought it was trash. And then fast forward to the day of the mix, John Marie. I walked in the studio and I told John Marie, I said, can you pull down the track and just leave the vocals up? And he said, why? We're mixing. I was like, everybody was right. I'm wrong. This is trash. Like, this is not good. And he goes, you sure? And I was like, I'm positive. They're right. I'm wrong on this one. And I humbled myself and I went back and I redid all of the track, the whole track over. And now it became Say My Name As You Know It Now. And it was my first Grammy. So it's like the story of it is somewhat an emotional attachment to it because of the way it happened. But it was definitely UK inspired from the gate. It ended up not being that, by the way, right? It ended up not being a two-step, but it was inspired by that from day one. Sweet.